Alright, welcome back. So I think the last knife we looked at was the Buck 722. Alright, so we'll go on from there. Okay, so what we're going to go through now are my most recent purchases as in within the last 2 months. So what I got is a CRKT drifter. Stainless steel handle, I think titanium something anodized or painted. I think it's 8CR13 MOV steel on this one. It's pretty nice. It's got a nice movement. It's a frame lock. Pocket clip only goes one way when you hold the back here. And if you want to, you can, yeah, let's maybe not show how easy it is to open. But it's a nice, easy and smooth knife to open. Okay, so with that, here's something I got from my mum. Sorry, for my birthday. She couldn't find knives anywhere, so she managed to find some knives and got them for me. So here's a Gerber, little frame lock, probably aluminium, stainless steel handle, stainless steel blade, pocket clip one way. Although it's pretty tiny, so you probably would never use a pocket clip. You just stick it in your pocket, in your coin pocket or something. So that was pretty cool. Okay, so in the same order that I got the CRKT, I also got what I'd done a bit of. So I did it. So with all these knives that I'm going to talk about now, I did quite a bit of research on them to see how they are, how they performed, and a lot of that I got from the guys on YouTube. So there's the Apostle P. I looked at his reviews a lot of knives to get an idea of what they're like, how they function, and if they're worth the money. So because obviously in Australia these knives do not sell for as cheap as they are in the US. There's quite a big price difference. We pay almost double, probably double what you pay in the US, and then add in the Australian dollar difference, and it increases the price significantly. But this Ontario Rat 2, I love this knife. It's absolutely awesome. It runs on phosphorus bronze washers, and it's the first knife that I've ever had that runs on this type of washer, and I could not believe how easily and smoothly this knife opened. I mean, it was an actual dream to use for the first time. Liner lock, like I said, see with the bronze washers in there, it really opens smoothly. There's no blade play in it. It's just with regards to the washers, it works that well. It's lovely. So that's one that I would highly recommend to anyone. It's a really good knife. For us over here, for me, it's cost me about $66. I think they go for about $25 in the US. So I guess you get an idea of the prices that we're paying. And with that order, I also looked at the Kershaw 3.5 injection, or the 3.0 injection. I decided to go for the 3.5 as it was obviously the bigger knife. I felt like a larger knife, and this one's pretty good. I enjoy it. It's good fun. So yeah, and this one also runs on the phosphorus bronze washers and is very smooth to open. Liner lock, it's got the cutouts in the G10 here, solid stainless steel liners, and this is the Rexwood design, 8CR13 MOV steel, but yeah, Rexwood design one model. So yeah, really nice, very nice knife. Also with that order, I got this. I got the Kershaw Emerson CQC 7K. So CQ 7K. So this knife here was my first Tanto, and I got to tell you, I love it. It's a fantastic knife, really nice blade. Really nice to open, easy to open, very functional. This wave pocket clip is pretty awesome. Used it a couple of times. Obviously, a knife like this we can't actually carry out in public in Australia, you get caught with it, and well, it's probably the blade. I think itself is probably too long to actually carry legally anyway. But it's a very nice knife. Emerson pocket clip, and yeah, I've obviously did something to it. I broke it. I broke the pivot. So I replaced the pivot with a pivot from one of my cheap knives. So yeah, nice, sort of centered. There's a bit of an issue with the centering when I first got it, but I sort of worked on that. And I also replaced the backspacer with these standoffs from the knife I got the parts for it from. Okay, so then the madness continues with my next order, which contained in it a, I wanted to get it like a Spyderco knife. So I ended up getting this bird, which is, to be honest, it's a heavy knife. This is the G10 Meadowlark 2 version. It's a nice knife. The backspace is pretty cool. I like that. The way it's been sort of, I guess, molded, shaped there. 8CR V13 MOV, 8CR 13 MOV steel. It's got the nice blade there, bird brand on there, made in China. But no blade play. It's a lockback. Pocket clip fits all, you know, every type of person that would want a pocket clip and where they would want it. Other than that, it's pretty nice. I like it. Nice sharp knife. Again, I mean, I've gotten so many knives recently. I've not really had a chance to use any of them. So yeah, it's a good deal. I like that. That cost me, I think, $36. So you know, not too bad. And then I got the larger Utilitac from Ontario Knife Company, the Joe Pardue, I guess, partnership or design. This was my second Tanto blade. Now I've got to admit, this knife's pretty big, but it is awesome. Pocket clip can go anywhere. See here, sort of Utilitac 2. And this one is a collector's first production run. So I'm not sure how many of these are sold if I manage to get one of these in Australia, but yeah, it's a really nice knife. Nice satin grind on the blade. This one uses, made in Taiwan, and uses the Oz 8A steel, whereas the Little Rat 2 uses the Oz 8 steel on that. So I think Oz 8A has a little bit more, I don't know, something else to either help with the stiffness or the edge retention or the corroding properties of it. So yeah, this is a very nice knife. I watched the Apostle P's channel and looked at his review of this a couple of times, and he basically sold me on this one here. So really nice knife, and I'm very glad that I got it. Obviously, yeah, still some studs to open it up. With how shiny this blade is, fingerprints are everywhere. Okay, moving on from that, we go to the Kershaw Thistle. This is a unique little knife for me anyway, in that it's a full stonewash blade, some sort of plastic handles there, but there's no frame lock. No liner lock, no axis lock. It's got your thumb studs. So I guess you all probably know, is the unlocking mechanism is this button. So if we were to look at that, if you look inside, if you can see inside, if I can get my angle right, you see where it's locked up the back there. You push the button in far enough, and it pushes that lock bar out of the way, and you can close the knife. Which is, it's pretty handy. I don't know, it's a pretty nifty little thing. I like tricky little things like that. So yeah, I enjoy getting this one. It's a nice knife, thick blade, as in depth wise, not a very thick blade as in that. But yeah, nice little knife. I enjoy these ones. Okay, recently, and then I had to obviously, after I got the bird, I obviously had to get an actual Spyderco, which is what you see here, Delica 4, the VG10 stainless, Seki City, Japan, made, and yeah, the VG10. So this isn't the full flat grind. This is the sort of you got the flat up here. It's all polished, and then the down to the bevel, and then you got your final cutting edge. Sorry about that, it's a bit dirty. Used it for some boxes. So yeah, really like the Spyderco actually. I was surprised. It's a really nice knife, and I'm enjoying it. It's very good. Alright, oh yeah, this bolt knife that my brother got me for my birthday recently. Basically what you got here is a bone handle, Damascus, is it? Probably got a stainless steel inlay here with bronze liners where they've been drilled to give you the pattern down the back, and this one here has a full Damascus blade, Damascus bolsters, both sides. It's heavy. It's a very heavy knife. It's a pretty thick blade on it, and yeah. So there's the blade. It's not a bad, nice knife. Actually, I really like this knife. It's a very smooth, no movement in it at all. It's a liner lock. There's no washers or anything, so I think it just relies on the bronze liner itself to allow for the opening and closing and lubrication of it, which is interesting. Okay, now in doing research for this, this knife here, you see it's a ZT brand ZT, bit of Matt V 2009 there, ZT brand ZT, like his Glock brand Glocks. Anyway, so we've got the G10 handle here, stainless steel liner on this side, titanium back space with a you know, the ZT clip. You've got the stainless steel insert on the lock bar, whereas the it doesn't have titanium rubbing on the stainless steel. You can tell this is an Emerson collaboration with regards to, it's got the wave feature, which just allows you to flick the knife open as you're pulling it out of your pocket, and it's also got the thumb disc instead of thumb studs. Now I did a lot of research on this because over here this is quite an expensive knife, 300 Australian dollars for me anyway. Or was it that? Yeah, no, it would have been about that. So it's a bit of an expensive knife, but it's my first, I guess, really good knife, really good knife. This is what I consider really good. Phosphor bronze washers. It's got that clip point blade, which I can't get over that. That's wonderful. You see Emerson design. It's got the S35 VN steel, and that's upside down. So S35 VN steel, and serial number, what is it, 1364. So, you know, it's up there, but what can you expect? They're getting imported into Oz. The lockup on this little beauty is nice. You can actually see there the stainless steel insert. So, and it's got a really good closing action. I'll get a new angle one day if I do another knife video. Good closing action and good detent, so that sort of doesn't come out just willy-nilly. You've got to put a bit of pressure on that to get it out. So yeah, love this knife. Really good. Fantastic little beast.